So is that going to be like a fail or pass?
That's definitely a fail. That's a definite fail.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so hi guys, welcome to another mock test from Wolverhampton. This is Mariam. Mariam contacted me on Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah, on TikTok.
On TikTok, yep. So she wants to do a mock test. She got a test coming up in a couple of weeks' time, and she just wants to see how our driving's like. We are using Mariam's car as well, so I've got no pedals or anything today. So I'm putting my trust in you, yeah. But you are on an international license, yes?
Yes.
Okay, and you've been driving for a while?
Yeah, I've been driving for a while.
Okay.
Close to a year now.
No problem. Okay, so we're going to carry out like a normal test.
Okay.
We'll do one maneuver.
Okay.
We're going to follow the sat nav for 20 minutes or so. After that, I'll give you directions, okay? So, and then we may do an emergency stop depending on traffic and the area. And also, I will ask you a show me question on the move as well.
Okay.
Okay, so to start the test, can you tell me how you would know that all the indicators are working before starting the journey?
Yeah, then I'm going to start the car.
Yeah.
And then I put on the indicator.
Yeah.
And I check around or ask someone to check for me if all the indicators are working.
That's fine. Okay, so if you could move on when you're ready, and I'll give you the result at the end, okay? So I'm just going to direct you onto the main road,
Okay.
and then we're going to follow the sat nav, okay?
Okay.
End of the road, we're going to go right, please, okay? Here, Mariam is going to get a driver fault. When she joins a new road, she should be checking the centre mirror, right mirror. If you could stop somewhere safe on the left-hand side for me, please.
Left-hand side.
And drive on when you're ready, please. When approaching parked cars, as you're moving out, you should be checking your centre right mirror. When you're coming back in, you should be checking your centre left. Here, Mariam misses both mirrors and gets a driver fault. Here, Mariam is going to go right in a half a mile. She changes lane way too early. So as we go through the lights, we've got another bit of dual carriageway to go, and Mariam is doing 32 on a 40 road and she's undertaken. And this would be a serious fault on your driving test.
After 400 yards, turn right, then take the second left.
Mariam needs to put a right signal on his changing lanes to go in the right lane, and this would again be a serious fault on a driving test.
Turn right, then take take the second left.
Here Mariam gets a serious fault. She gets confused with the lights. She does ask the question and still rolls forward and goes over the solid white line.
Sorry, can I go now?
What do you think?
I'm a bit confused with the traffic light.
Turn left.
Mariam, we are going to stop on the left hand side behind that silver car, just before the silver car, yeah? One car length away. Don't worry about blocking anyone's drive.
Okay.
And if you could drive on when you're ready, please. Here Mariam will get a driver fault. When she's moving off, she should be checking her right blind spot as a final check.
Turn left. Turn right, then bear left. After 100 yards, turn left, then go left on the roundabout. Go left on the roundabout, second exit.
Here Mariam gets confused with the directions. She does it safely and this would not be a fault. Okay, we have actually gone third exit here, but don't worry, I'll redirect you, okay? So ignore the sat nav for now for me, please.
Okay.
I would like you to take the next road on the left. It's just round this bend, okay?
Next road around
Left, yes. At the end of the road, I would like you to go right, please.
Sorry, at this place, are they over? Is this place over Anting as well?
Yes. At the end of the road, we're going to go right, please. At the end of the road, we're going to go left, please. Ian Mariam is about to get a serious fault. We have a flashing 20 sign on the right hand side. At school times, this is a 20 mile an hour road, and this would be a serious fault on a driving test. And if you could take the next road on the left, please, which is this one here. Next left, please.
Next left.
Yeah.
Left.
Yes. At the traffic light, I would like you to go right. Here Mariam gets a driver fault for steering. When she turns right, she should be turning in the left-hand lane. When she turns into both lanes on the dual carriageway. Here Mariam gets a driver fault. She signals before she checks her mirrors. If you could take the next road on the right, please. If you could stop somewhere safe on the left hand side just after this silver car, please. Okay, Mariam, we are going to move up from here and carry out a parallel park reverse maneuver. We're going to use that blue car for me, okay?
For the what?
We're going to do a parallel park.
Okay.
Okay, so if you could use that blue car for me, please.
Okay.
And drive on when you're ready. Here Mariam is going to get a serious fault for observations. Also, she does end up on the curb, and while she's reversing back, the silver car in front starts moving. Mariam should be coming to a full stop. Also, while she's reversing further back, we have a white van coming from behind. Again, Mariam should be coming to a full stop.
Can I try it again?
Okay, Mariam, that's fine. If you could just move on when you're ready, please, yeah. Here Mariam misses a blind spot check again. She has done this 3 times, and now this turns into a serious fault. Just go follow the road ahead from you, okay? over somewhere safe on the left hand side. And if you could drive on when you're ready, please. And if you could take the next road on the left.
Next road on the left.
Yeah. When it's safe to do so, if you could show me how you would use your horn.
My horn.
Yeah. Thank you. At the end of the road, I would like you to go right. And if you could pull up somewhere safe on the right hand side, just before that car. That's fine. What do you think?
I know I fucked up at my parallel parking.
Yeah.
But I think every other thing, I might have a minor stuff, but I think it's not that bad.
Okay, should we go through?
Yeah.
Okay, so on a dual carriageway,
Okay.
we went up to the top and we turned left here. We moved over to the right lane pretty early. And then, because now you're in the right lane, that becomes an overtaking lane, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that lane, we were doing like 32 on a 40 road, and you had cars undertaking you here. Okay, so that would be a serious fault. You were in that lane for too long and too early, and not doing the speed as well. Okay, so we're quite slower in there. So that would be a serious fault. Okay. At the traffic lights, you got confused.
Yeah.
You asked me if you should go. Now, obviously, I couldn't tell you if you couldn't go or not, but because you rolled forward, you're thinking that you could go, you actually went over the solid white line,
Yeah.
and that would be a serious fault as well.
Yeah, but I eventually I noticed that there was actually an arrow that says you can go to right. We have another traffic light like that somewhere around. I don't know where I can call that area.
There's quite a few around here. So anytime when you're at crossroads and you have two lights in the middle and you're turning right, the one on the right hand side is normally yours. Okay, and it's like a filter arrow. You will get a filter arrow when you go. So definitely can't go on red because both lights were on red, and you were still questioning it. That if
no, the reason why I was questioning because one was still saying, one was still green.
No, they were both red.
When we first got there.
Yeah, but that was for straight on.
Yeah, so I was about to conclude that. I don't know if it's for.
So you're the one. So if you have two lights in the middle and you're turning right, just make sure that the one on the right hand side is yours. Okay. So that would have been a serious fault there. Every time we've stopped, we haven't done a final blind spot check. So just before you do your all-round checks, and just before you move off, you just look in that mirror. You need to be looking over your shoulder.
Okay.
So that would turns into a serious fault there. Okay. Mirrors, effective use of mirrors. There's a lot of time when we turning left or right, we signaling first, then checking mirrors afterwards. Okay. So just on that alone, there was quite a few times I just stopped marking in the end. It's effective use of mirrors, So your routine when you're turning, or it should be always mirror, signal, maneuver, So if you're turning left, turning right, mirrors, then signal, okay? Even joining a new road, sometimes on occasions we do check that right mirror, but we should be checking it all the time, every time we join a new road. Anytime when you're stopping in traffic and you're moving off, we should be checking our mirrors side to side, So just a little bit of work on your mirrors for me, okay? Then we got lost a little bit, but that was okay. And there was where we had to go left second exit at the roundabout. We went straight on third because we were in the left-hand lane and it was done safely, so you wouldn't get marked down for that. So as we went around that road, eventually, did you see a 20 sign that was flashing?
No, I didn't notice it.
Okay, so there's a flashing sign at 20. Normally it's on school hours, but with it being the weekend, it was still flashing today. So we have an idea to that flashing sign. Okay, so that would be a serious fault. You were doing 28 in that, on that 20, yeah. You got confused with your left and right signal, but again, because it didn't really affect one, and you cancelled it and changed it to the correct signal, so I'll give you a driver fault for that, okay? Blind spot we've talked about. Parallel park, as you said, you messed up on that, yeah.
I think I need to walk more.
So
I think this car is not helping because it's very long.
it is, but you were actually, I was going to give you a chance to fix it, but you were actually on the curb.
Yeah, because I knew I fucked up.
Most of your car was on the curb anyway, yeah.
Yeah, because I knew I...
Yeah, so, and then that's it.
So is that going to be like a fail or pass?
That's definitely a fail. That's a definite fail.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you would fail on mirrors alone if this was your actual driving test, yeah. So we need to be checking mirrors more, work on your maneuvers, be aware what's happening around you, yeah. And just plan ahead, react to any situation that's going on ahead of you. Okay. That's the most important thing. They're looking for safety, and if we're not checking mirrors, we're not really being safe, yeah. And then obviously, have you followed signs as well?
No.
Okay, just do a little bit of work. You need to. They might ask you to follow signs.
Oh, yeah, I follow. Okay, signs like.
As in, yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, so they could ask you to follow signs for 20 minutes, or they could ask you to follow that sat nav for 20 minutes. Okay. So it's really important that you have a good idea, understanding of what your signs are as well. Yeah? Okay. So don't think that you're just going to be able to turn up here. Because you know, when we're driving on, and then we just normal day-to-day drive and pick up a lot of bad habits.
Yeah.
Yeah? I had a gentleman last week who did a mock test with me. He had a test this week. His video went on last Sunday, on YouTube.
Is it the Femi?
Yes.
Oh.
He failed.
He failed?
He failed his actual driving test.
Oh, God.
Okay, so he's been driving on an international license.
Yeah.
And just watch his video. There's a few things I highlighted on there.
Yeah, I've been watching it like
yeah, and
a couple of times.
But even if you watch the mock test videos, you'll see what mistakes people are making.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously he did think that he was a good driver and he was going to pass, but he phoned me yesterday to say he had failed. Yeah, he was a good driver, but it's the bad habits what we pick up along the way that make us fail. Yeah, so just make sure, and make sure your phone's switched off on your driving test day as well. Okay. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah. Can you give me like routes to start working on? Because my driving test is like next week Thursday. Although I've been practicing with a couple of instructors and friends, but
the best thing to do is, rather than practice routes, this is your test center. You're gonna go. Your routes are normally 8 mile long.
Okay.
So cover any road with like a circle 8 miles. If you actually want to watch the routes or do the routes, they're all on YouTube. I've put them on YouTube on my channel. And if you go to the playlist, and it'll say Wolverhampton test route 1, 2, 3. They're all listed. Yeah.
But you know, the name, like, there's no name there. Like, you have to like watch the video and know the routes while you're watching it. Right?
Yeah. So
sometimes I feel like I know it, and when I get to the road, I get confused.
So the best thing to do is just watch a video, write down first left, second left, or stuff like that, and then have someone sat here with you.
Yeah.
And then obviously they can direct you. Okay. Okay. So, but any other questions?
No, I think I'll just work on what you've said.
Yeah.
And hopefully.
Okay.
I pass my test.
No problem. Thank you very much for coming to do the video.
I'm ready for the test. Do you see me as someone who is ready, or? Okay,
if you were my student, I would take you for a test, but I would do a lot of work with you first. I would work on your mirrors and stuff like that, yeah, especially obviously your parallel parking and everything. But as a student, yeah, I would say I would take you for a test, because you can control a car, you're a safe driver. You just need, probably, if you were my student, I'd probably say you need about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours, just to get you used to doing your mirrors and stuff like that, the correct times and everything like that. Yeah, just to understand the road rules a little bit more. So you're not far away. Get well, have you got an instructor?
Yeah, but I had to stop. I had 2 different instructors.
Yeah.
I had to stop, and then family and friends started teaching me, because the money is a lot as well.
Yeah, family and friends are not going to see what instructors see. Yeah, family and friends are probably so used to driving their way, set in their ways, and that's where people go wrong. An instructor is usually useful, because he will tell you what you need to do when you need to do it. Okay. All right, thanks for doing the video.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. GoPro, stop recording.